Hello Mzansi and welcome back to your fresh new updates. I hope you guys are good cause I'm well as well. On the road to 400 subscribers, I have some fresh new updates, and on our first update, Thabo Bester had no option but to scam. Xoli Zondo defends Thabo Bester's actions. Hey. The ongoing criminal case of Nandipha and her boyfriend and Facebook rapist Thabo Bester has been making headlines for weeks. From the discovery that Thabo Bester's death was allegedly staged in order for him to escape prison for his crimes, to Dr. Nandipha and Thabo Bester fleeing the country in order to escape the ends of justice. While the couple has been found after fleeing to Tanzania, they recently had their first days in court. The country has been gripped with the ongoing drama that surrounds that what was believed to be South Africa's own Bonnie and Clyde. However, the recent discovery that Thabo Bester's fingerprints were not on the South African database has thrown a spanner in the works. This is as the real identity of the man assumed to be Thabo Bester has put into question the matter of immigration laws in the country. As such, there have been calls to Bester to be deported. However, it seems that there are sympathizers for the convicted rapist and murderer. Xoli Zondo is a sports broadcaster who is contracted by the SABC. Hey, as a personality, the broadcaster has rarely made headlines or trended. That has until she decided to voice her opinion on the Thabo Bester case. This is as she tweeted that Thabo had no option but to scam. With no ID, you can't do anything, cannot study, cannot secure employment, cannot have a bank account. The state has failed this man and his mother. Why did Bara Hospital not register his birth? State inefficiencies. Ooh. Safe to say that when the tweet went viral, there were polarizing comments on the post. Some agreed that South African immigration laws have also been a problem, which the recent case highlighted, more especially the matter of corruption in the country. But this user that says, oh, he couldn't apply for an ID, his mother is alive. And with this user replying to Xoli when she says, "Ngeyiphi birth certificate," with which birth certificate? However, even those comments seem to agree that while Thabo Bester's lack of identification does not highlight the loopholes and problems with immigration laws and protocols in the country, none of it still can excuse the actions of Thabo Bester's crimes, which were heinous and calculated. Despite this fact, Xoli has remained steadfast on her stance, as she has not deleted her tweet and continues to clap back at anyone who suggests that her tweet reflects on her own intelligence. With this user here that says, I agree and disagree, Thabo at his level could have gotten an ID, but it became convenient for him because not being legally registered meant that he could commit as many crimes as he wanted without a trace. So him having no ID was an advantage for him. He could have gotten an ID. And she replied and says, exactly so, the state must realize that people will use this for their own gain and should register everyone. With our following user here that says, do you really think a birth certificate could have changed the trajectory of his life? Really, Xoli? Come on. And she replied and said, it could have given to school for one. Yeah, it could have give to school for one. Okay, I believe education is a powerful tool in changing one's life, but we'll never know because he dropped out. But Thabo Bester sounds like a clever person that went to school. But anyway, with this user that says again here, Aibo Geli, I know at least 10 people abanganapasi. In fact, I knew some who couldn't get the ID. She didn't have fingerprints. I never heard of her scamming a soul or raping and murdering. Kahleni nje. And she replied and says, and you think that's okay to know people who don't have it? Amalungelo abo, they're right. That's what she says. Hi Sisi, let's not normalize ukungola. Let's not normalize dirt. And with our last update here, it says, is it not too late to delete this? And she replied and says, it's not too late to tell me how you can make money legally without an ID. Guys, that's the end of that beautiful update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button and press on that share button. And if you are joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about this lady, Xoli Zondo. Okay, Xoli Zondo. Actually defending Thabo Bester, but I think some of the stuff here are case, but hey, angas guys, you go down to the comment section down below and give me your take on what you think. Is she right by defending Thabo Bester, or is she giving out valid points that the Department of Home Affairs and the immigration laws or whatever that's in South Africa is actually sometimes not working properly? Like, there's a lot of people without IDs and they can't get IDs because some of them, their mothers passed away. Now they can't get IDs. They're unidentified. They can't do anything. Hey, it's rough. But anyway, guys, let's move on to our second update. Film Pella exposes 7 Laan's alleged Ben 10 murderer. Who is Greg Petru? It's SABC2 and its flagship soapy 7 Laan recently faced a scandal which threatened to put the channel and the soapy into disrepute. This is as it was reported that while the country had its focus on the ongoing movie of Dr. Nandipha and Facebook rapist Thabo Bester, it seems that the focus has now been split. This is as in the late hours of Thursday, 13th of April 2023, a headline-worthy story was revealed. Shared by Beast of News via Scroller Africa, it initially detailed 7 Laan TV actress or actor 50-year-old allegedly shot, killed her Ben 10 partner 29-year-old in Knockham Park. That's close to my hood, Gauteng. The star then tried to commit suicide by taking sleeping tablets. She survived, was taken to Tembisa Hospital, that's where I was born, where she is receiving treatment under police guard. However, in a subsequent post in the thread, it was corrected that the actor in question was male and not female, meaning that the alleged couple was a same-sex couple. As the country was scratching its head attempting to figure out which of the current actors on the soapy might be the 7 Laan, released a statement absolving themselves from the matter by sharing the official statement from the soapy has confirmed that they have no knowledge of the actor involved in the murder mystery. As such, statement reads as says, as it stands, we have no knowledge of the individual involved and would love to express our heartfelt condolences to the victim's family and friends. Production has made efforts to whom the said individual might be. However, as per law, a suspect's identity cannot be disclosed until such a time that they have been formally charged. That's what they actually posted. But leading local entertainment commentator Phil Polo Mpela seems to believe that he has found out who the actor in question is. Phil got into the investigative entertainment bag in light of the ongoing mystery to find out who the suspect in the 7 Laan Ben 10 murder was. As such, he shared that the actor is Greg Petru. I don't know, I'm trying to give it that Afrikaans thing, is the alleged 50-year-old who murdered his Ben 10 lover and attempted to commit suicide thereafter. In order to drive his point across, Mpela then shared an image of Petru with his alleged lover during happier times. However, he did not say, contextualizing that this information must not be taken as fact, as the official statement from the soapy had already stated that, as per law, a suspect's identity cannot be disclosed until such a time that they have been formally charged. This guy looks familiar, guys. He looks familiar. Hi, man. He looks familiar. With the user here that actually replied to Phil Impella and says, I've been watching 70 Laan for years. Who's this? And Phil Impella actually says, news, actor Greg Pettigrew allegedly guns down his lover and attempts suicide. Hashtag Legacy SA star is reportedly currently in hospital and awaiting to formally appear before a magistrate and be charged as per South African law. His 29-year-old lover has died. Anyway, and Phil actually went on and says, don't quote me on shit, Mina. I just said something crossed a line. What? I'm too broke to be arrested for contravening Ntontoni. Guys, I'm fragile. Handle me with care. Guys, that's the end of that beautiful update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button and press on that share button. And if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update, baba. And feel free to go down to our comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about this 70 Laan actor. That guy, he looks familiar, it doesn't look familiar at the same time. I don't know, you guys go down to the comment section down below. Tell me if you recognize that guy or not. I could say maybe that guy is not an actor, maybe I don't know, maybe he was an extra. You will never know. But anyway, guys, without wasting any more of your time, let's move on to our last update. Dr. Nandipha's looks sway the public? Seems like pre-privilege is like a real thing. Dr. Nandipha Makutumane has been at the center of the headline, making front cover stories for the first few weeks. This is as the once leading cosmetics thought leader and doctor fell from grace as the circumstances of her private life were made public. Specifically, her relationship with the murderer and convicted serial rapist Thabo Bester, known as the Facebook rapist, was made public. Subsequently, the couple went on the run and were found over a week following their flee in Tanzania. Since then, the two have made their past appearance at the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court. However, when Dr. Nandipha made her second appearance, it seems that the public opinion on the disgraced doctor has started to change. Initially, it was believed that Dr. Nandipha and Thabo Bester were the country's own version of Bonnie and Clyde. However, after the alleged audio of Thabo threatening Dr. Nandipha's life, it seems that Dr. Nandipha was also another victim. What if that was staged as well? Hey guys, Azazi. This was further emphasized with allegations that when the two were caught in Tanzania, Dr. Nandipha had alleged that she was held against her will by Bester, a stance which would seemingly exonerate her from any wrongdoing in the long list of crimes that were initially had to face together. But while it had initially seemed like the country would remain steadfast in having Dr. Nandipha face the full length of the law, her recent court appearance has changed the minds of some members of the public. This is as Dr. Nandipha in her latest court appearance was asked to remove her mask in court. With this user that said Dr. Nandipha Makutumane shows her face for the first time with the dog, and this is what happened. Let go.
I saw that she hasn't fully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. She's quite pretty, but anyway, her looks had since dominated social media as it seems that some members of the public cannot get over her looks. She's pretty though. Anyway, it seems like pretty privilege has prevailed again, given the comments now directed at Dr. Nandipha, with this user here that says Dr. Nandipha Makutumane is beautiful and the ring looks good on her. Who does that ring belong to? Bester or the main husband? But anyway, what our following user here says, the magistrates asked Dr. Nandipha Makutumane to show off her face. Here we go. Hey, with the following one here replying and says, she's so pretty, Nkosi yami. I agree with that. And with this user here, which is the SABC, says, convicted rapist and murderer Thabo Bester's girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha will remain in custody. In today's court appearance, the prosecution asked Makutumane to remove her face marks for proper identification. Hey, and this guy said, a gorgeous one, a gorgeous thug, replying to that post. But it's not the only one that has supporters despite their crimes. This is as Thabo Bester has also found a sympathetic ear. As reported, Xoli Zondo is a sports broadcaster who is contracted by the SABC. As a personality, the broadcaster has rarely made headlines or trended. That was until she decided to voice her opinion on the Thabo Bester case. This is as tweeted that, and she says, Thabo had no option but to scam with no ID. You can't do anything, cannot study, cannot secure employment, cannot have a bank account. The state has failed this man and his mom. Why did Obara Hospital not register his birth estate? Inefficiencies. Safe to say that when the tweet went viral, there were polarizing comments on the post. Some agreed that South Africans' immigration laws have also had a problem, which the recent case highlighted more, especially the matter of corruption in the country. Guys, that's the end of that beautiful update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button and press on that share button. And if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about Dr. Nandipha's pretty privilege. But I won't lie, the woman looks pretty. You wouldn't even think that she's done crimes and stuff like that. But I don't know about that recording. That recording seems like something is fishing. Now, why did it come out when they disappeared to Tanzania? All of a sudden, a recording is coming out. What if they staged it and they were playing around? You'll never know. Guys, you'll go down to the comment section down below. Anyway, guys, without wasting any more of your time, I would like you to like, share, and tell your friends that we are here. Without wasting any more of your time again, I'd like to say goodbye. See you some other time.